Equivalent fractions are fractions that express the same amount or the same value, even though their numerators and denominators are different. The way we get equivalent fractions is by multiplying or dividing both the top and the bottom, both the numerator and denominator, by the same number. That word is important. The same number. You can't multiply the top by 3 and the bottom by 2 and end up with something that's equivalent. We got to multiply the top and the bottom by the same thing to end up with equivalent fractions. So, for example, if I want to express 5/12 with a denominator of 48, and there's an equal sign there, so that says I want them to be the same. I want them to be equivalent. I can't just put a 5 up there because 5/12 and 5 out of 12 and 5 out of 48 definitely are not the same. But what I can do is say, okay, what did I multiply times 12 to get 48? Well, 48 divided by 12 is 4. I multiplied the bottom by 4. So that means I'm going to have to multiply the top by the same thing to get an equivalent fraction. 5 times 4 is 20. 12 times 4 is 48. So 5 over 12 and 20 over 48 are equivalent fractions. They're expressing the same amount even though they look different. We can go the other way too. Suppose I want to express 25 over 65 as an equivalent fraction, but maybe with smaller numbers on the top or the bottom. So I'm going to look for something that divides evenly into both 25 and 65. They each end in 5, which tells me I can divide each of them by 5. It does have to be the same top and bottom. So if I divide top and bottom each by 5, 25 divided by 5, last I checked, was 5. And 65 divided by 5. And if you happen to know that's 13, that's wonderful. And if you don't, use your calculator. That's what it's for. I divided top and bottom by the same number. So 5/13 is equivalent to 25 over 65. They're expressing the same amount, even though they look different. I'm going to point to this 5/13 here. We might say this is simplified completely or in lowest terms because I can't do that again. I can't divide the top and the bottom, 5 and 13, by the same number and have them both come out to whole numbers. So finding equivalent fractions by dividing is a good way to get your fraction in lowest terms simplified as much as possible.